The Chicago Bulls are on the road in this interconference game today. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Suns. Back on the road tomorrow. Things have really gone south on them over the course of the last 7 games. They've gone 1. So for the Bulls, Bairstow, he's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. And Dunleavy's subbed in for McDermott. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dunleavy is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Bairstow in at the center, walking down the middle. The Suns making a switch here. Adams checked in. A moment to check in with Doris.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. The strategy included running the offense through Dragic. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Three-pointer. It gets rebounded by Bairstow. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And, Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
So, for the Suns, Morris is checked in for Miles Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Gerald Green in for P.J. Tucker. Adams' shot is good. And things went pretty well for him in his debut last game. Definitely had an impact on the game as he got his feet wet in the league.
Well, the only real bad spot on his debut is that the team came up short, but he'll be a part of plenty of NBA wins if he keeps playing how he did last game.
Here's Mirotic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Markieff Morris with some impressive skill at the offensive end, can score inside and out, but where he still has to improve is at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Dragic. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And that one's good.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Brooks dishes to Mirotic. And it's Chicago scoring again. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Dragic with it. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Adams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks with the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Back to Adams. He tries for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bairstow's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Brooks, the pass to Butler. It's stolen by Morris. From half court, no luck. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Bulls out front, leading by 3.
Tune in this Saturday night, January 31st. Goran Dragic.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. Adams comes in for Green. And it's Dragic in for Eric Bledsoe. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bairstow, he's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Dunleavy's checked in for McDermott. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Aaron Brooks. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Jimmy Butler. Mirotic is out there with Dunleavy. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bairstow in at the center position. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Pass to Bairstow. Shot clock at 5. The turnaround Jay, good.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Dragic kicks to Adams. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Snell. He kicks to Mirotic. And no good. And a chance to take the lead.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
For the three. He gets rebounded by Bairstow. Bairstow's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Morris with the bucket.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Butler kicks to Mirotic. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Suns.
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, what's your analysis of that?
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. Number one, we've done real...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard. And the Suns here with a different look. Markieff Morris is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Gerald Green in for Eric Bledsoe. The Bulls also changing it up. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Dunleavy comes in for McDermott. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Marcus Morris is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Warren. Then there's Dragic. And it's Green in at the two guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Adams, he's checked in for the Suns.
Man, a brief check on the statistical breakdown for Joakim Noah. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 15 points a game. Assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And, Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special. Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brooks outside. Into Noah. Back to Brooks. Here's Dunleavy. Guarded by Green. Just 5 to shoot. Dunleavy kicks to Snell. Top the key, Dunleavy. There's the pass to Brooks. Feeds to Dunleavy. Noah dishes to Snell. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot from Green. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing, but it's passing like...
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that.
Well, congratulations.
Looks like someone stole your puppy.
Yeah, man, shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away.
You want to hear a secret?
Yeah, sure.
Key to lasting in the league is never getting too high when you win, never getting too low when you lose.
So the loss don't mean anything?
Of course it means something. It means I need to learn from it and move on. Every loss is like an anchor on the rope. You let it go down, or it's going to drown. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. And just a single game trip away from Phoenix here for the Suns. This is a team in search of an identity. They've dropped 7 of their last 8, and they have looked completely out of sync.
You know, they've looked a bit lost out there lately. I mean, they don't seem to be playing with a lot of purpose and focus and even drive.
Let's go, you're up.
My time.
The Warriors trail.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. All preventative maintenance. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low.
Clark, I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Adams, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And their ability to generate good, high-percentage shots a key here, guys.
And what that means for them is they need good ball movement, crisp passing, and good spacing. They've got to execute offensively.
Well, those are all the ingredients in creating high-quality shots, Steve, and that's exactly what they need to try to do.
Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Thompson's got his first basket. And when you ask people in the Suns organization about the training staff, Steve, they say they really hold players accountable. And that's the key in many people's minds.
Well, I was there with them, Kevin, as general manager for several years, and that staff is as good as any. And there's no doubt. I mean, if there's no commitment from the players to their conditioning and their training, it doesn't matter how good the training staff is, it's not going to work.
Clock at 6. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense. And that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but, Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. And that's a foul called on Miles Plumlee. That is his first foul of the game.
Now, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound, maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Lee. Rush comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Spates kicks to Livingston. There's the dish to Green. Passes it to Iguodala. That drops. 55 seconds left in the first. Outside Dragic. He dishes
You
it to
are
Adams.
my favorite YouTuber. Keep up the good work.
Adams right side. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And, Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Just 3 to shoot. And it's Green. Missing. Now Dragic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Here's Adams. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Throws it from deep. Shot is off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Thanks.
Monday, February 2nd, Zach Randolph and the Memphis Grizzlies hit the road for a duel with the Phoenix Suns. Do not miss it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Warriors. David Lee checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Suns here with a different look. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. Adams, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Adams, he's in at shooting guard. Anthony Tolliver out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. They set the pick. And Adams kicks to Dragic. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And that one's good. And it's 6 points for Goran Dragic.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Curry dishes to Lee. Back to Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
So he gets them both.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Here's Adams. Makes it off the glass. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry against Dragic. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. That free throw from Lee is good.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And the Suns making a change here. Morris is checked in. That one misses. Suns trail by 8. Outside Dragic. Kicks it to Tolliver. Feeds it to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Outside Dragic. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what...
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. Nice work coming off the bench, guys.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
You know, Curry is...
Some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Lee. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Morris is checked in for Miles Plumlee. Warren comes in for Anthony Tolliver. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Rush in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Suns making a change here as well. Adams, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
Spates the pass to Thompson, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 23 points.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
They set the pick. Bledsoe kicks to Morris, and Bogut with the block. Outside, Green. Second shot opportunity, and Bogut finishes inside. Bogut's got 6 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Morris is checked in for Phoenix. He hits the second from the line. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Terrific play.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
Here's Bledsoe. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Dragic. P.J. Tucker is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Bledsoe in at the 2. Dragic gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And the Suns making a change here. Adams checked in.
Adams.
.153 left in the fourth. Curry dishes to Thompson.
Defensive foul. Anthony Tolliver. That's his second personal foul.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy.
really good touch catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand, he's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Adams. And so David Lee nails them both. Here's Bledsoe. Off target with that shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for
Man, UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
Yeah, what would you call that?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get it back tomorrow, study some film, see what went wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make it up next time.
Ema be ending the stream soon and start a home front revolution stream.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.